do you want in life, you should be sure why do you want it. What is the motive? What is your motivation? What is your motive behind your action? Whatever you want to be, you should be sure. Why do you want to be? You want a job because you want to give your parents a better life, or you want to, like a Olympic athlete who gets up every day in the morning, he does his run, he does his practice, because his motivation is he wants to get laurels for this country. So whatever is your aim, you should be very sure why do you want it, and the stronger your why is, the easier your when will, easier your what will become. The third thing after what and why is the when. You have time limit for everything. You have time limit for your phone bills, you have time limit for electricity bills, you have a time limit for recharging your phone. So you have to set a time limit to your goal. That if you are in class 11th or 12th, your time limit should be by 2020, I would like to be a doctor. So whatever your aim, you should have a time limit to your aim. And how do you want to achieve it? You know how many seconds are there in a day? It's 86,400, thanks. It's 86,400 seconds in a day. Whatever we are rich, we are poor, we are successful, or we are not so successful, we are blessed with the same amount of time in a day. What we do with our time, it determines whether we will be successful or not. So after you have known the what, the why, the when, and the how, I will request you to write your aim. Write your aim. Suppose you want to be a doctor, write it down in a piece of paper, write it down in a visiting card, at the back of your visiting card, that my aim in life is to become a doctor by 2020. So once you write, magic begins to happen. You might have seen whatever you write, you are able to do it. So once you write, your psycho-neuromuscular mechanism gets activated. Your psyche, your intelligence, your intellect, your nerves, your neurons, and your muscles, they get together to help you achieve your aim. So promise me that you will write your aim. Right or wrong? Write your aim whenever you have time, have a look at it. It will keep you centered, it will keep you focused. So after this, I'll tell you what success depends on. Success, the very root, the foundation of success depends on your beliefs. Whatever your core beliefs are, if you believe that you are successful, you will be successful. If you believe that you are intelligent, you will be intelligent. If you believe that you are smart, you will be smart. You might have seen wire walkers. Have you seen people walking on the wire? Walking on the wire or the rope. The person is able to walk on the wire because he believes that he can walk on wire. He is not bothered what the other person is saying, what the people on ground are saying, that you will fall, you will hurt yourself. So you should be like a wire walker, you know, with your eyes destined at your eyes looking at your destination. The wire walker has his eyes set on his destination. He takes every step with full focus. So whatever you do with full focus. And after the belief comes your thoughts. Whatever your thoughts are, you will become that. You know how many thoughts are there in a day? How many thoughts we think in a day? We think close to 80,000 thoughts in a day. And the tragedy is, the irony is that 80% of the thoughts are repetitive. Almost 60,000 thoughts. We keep thinking it again and again. And Einstein once said that it's madness to think of the same thing and expect a different result. And the other thing about thoughts are either positive or negative. And the funny thing is, if positive thought generates maximum 14 or 15 positive thoughts. But if you have a negative thoughts, it generates hundreds of negative thoughts. Right or wrong? If you feel that you are not well, you get lots of negative thoughts. You know, my parents don't love me, my friends don't care for me. So if you want one thing to take away from this lecture is try and control your thoughts. It's become an observer of your thoughts. Sit quietly for some time, and I'll request you, if you can, meditate. Your meditation is nothing but observing your thoughts. Focus on your breath and observe your thoughts, and very soon you will be able to control your thoughts. And from your thoughts, come your actions. The actions are the